Hey guys, I just want to show you another exploit with the Gameshark 2. It comes with a bonus disc preloaded with a bunch of Gameshark codes for the original PlayStation, which I have one sitting right there as well, but that's besides the point. Of course the PS2 is backwards compatible, so you can load this in the PS2, no problem. There are no extra tricks to this besides a single swap. And this will allow you to boot PS1 backups, imports, homebrew, all that fun stuff. This won't play all games. Some games have special protection. They can detect the Gameshark and they can detect other things. For games like that, there is a free open source loader you can download that works for most of those games. Just a quick Google search for Import Player Lite would work. I have a copy of it, but it's scratched. I'm not sure how that happened. It's not a result from normal use. I must have set it down in the wrong spot and it just got beat on. So I have to burn another copy. And you would boot that as any other game with the Gameshark and then enable the patches in the menu. I'll do another video on that at some point. But I'm so glad I found this because I've been using my actual PS1, which I can now get rid of because I was only keeping it to play backups and homebrew and such. So you want to make sure the dongle's plugged in. Even though this disc technically doesn't use the dongle, it checks for it. If the dongle is not there, it's going to yell at you. And the game I'm going to try is the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which is not protected in any way, other than, the standard stuff that all games have. I'm going to let that boot up. There's going to be some stupid intro video thing, and there's a couple of menus, but now, if I'm not mistaken, this works on all versions of the Code Archive disc. I don't believe it was ever patched on any of the models of the PS2 either, but don't quote me on that. And this is just the PS1 disc. It'll boot on a PS1 if you have a PS1 too. You just have to rig it so that you can swap without the console knowing, which is really easy. So here's one of the menus here. So you just want to hit X here to get to the codes. Okay. You want to hit start or X here. And then it says, start game with selected codes or start game without. You definitely want to select without because it's going to check the disc again if you try it with cheats. If you, there is actually a way to do this with cheats with a backup or an import. That's something for another video. It's long and drawn out. I can show you. It requires a lot of swapping and it's not fun. Moving right along. Start game without codes. Okay, this is the screen where you can safely swap your disc. Open PS2 CD tray, blah 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 blah. So you would swap using whatever method you normally use. And again, I'm on a version 7 model, but it should work on all models of the PS2. So I'm going to be using my homemade slide guard to put this down for a minute. Okay, so as you can see, got the tray manually open. Simply take out the Gameshark disc. Don't need it right now. With my backup of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1. Put it in. Close the tray. Now I have to relock the tray, and that takes 2 hands, because otherwise I have problems with it. And then it won't read the disc properly because the tray won't be sitting correctly. Tray's in place. Simply hit X on your controller and wait. I just booted this game up myself a little while ago and was playing it just to make sure it worked. And again, this game has no protection on it, so it's gonna work with the Gameshark. This intro video, I'm just gonna skip that. Checking memory card, loading save data. Let's see, now we're at the regular title screen. Press start. Just want to show you that the game does actually work. Going to free skate. So I know most of the games I show you guys, all I do is get to the title menu and I usually end the video. So I'm just going to show you. Loading just like, you know, an original game would. No hiccups, no problems, because this game's not protected in any way, other than the usual ways. Okay. As you can see, no problems, except for the fact that I have one hand on my phone and the other hand on the controller, so I can't exactly do much. But, just wanted to show that. Cool stuff. Alright, so now I can finally sell my old PS1 sitting over here, because I was only keeping it for homebrew and imports and such. See you later.